Today I'm out at Lyman Run State Park, north central Pennsylvania. This is in the Susquehannock State Forest. Tonight I'm just car camping because tomorrow morning we are doing the entire Susquehannock Trail system, 85 miles. Hopefully the plan is to do it in 5 days, so we're going to have to average 17 miles a day. So we're starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. And it's a 4-hour drive from my house. I wasn't trying to leave the house at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I got a 20-minute drive from here to where we're starting at the northern trailhead. And so, yeah, tonight, like I said, car camping. I already have wood for the fire. Got nothing else to do but read maps. That's the plan for the rest of the night. I do have my cooler over here. And get this fire going. Fortunately, I'm going to need it because stupid me forgot to bring any kind of clothes to sleep in. All I have is shorts and a t-shirt right now. Get the fire going, and I'll be sleeping in my raincoat, I guess. As far as the trail itself, I've only done a few miles of it last year when we were on the Hammersley Wild area. Did a few miles. We were supposed to do the whole trail last year. I forget what happened, why that never happened last year. These mountains up here are some of the most difficult hiking in Pennsylvania. We're near the Black Forest Trail. Donut Hole Trail. 5 days, 4 nights. I only have 3 dinners with me, so I won't need one on the last night. And we are going to Cross Fork. It has a convenience store, and I believe there's 2 bars / restaurants. So we'll be able to get food there on day 3, I believe it is. As far as the weather, it's supposed to be in the mid-80s all week. Not much of a chance of rain, just a little bit of a chance, like a 25% chance of light rain on the 3rd day. So I just have my outdoor research, the old outdoor research coat and raincoat with me. Speaking of the raincoat, let me discuss some of the weights here. As far as food, yeah, I only have the 4 breakfasts and 3 dinners, and then I probably overdid it on snacks. But so food, I got 3 pounds 7 ounces. I do have my Fireball. I have 4 of those, and that came out to 3 pounds 13 ounces on my scale, which give me a base weight of 14.17 pounds. And then adding in the consumables, my pack weight is 24.7 pounds. I might have been able to get this into my Nero pack, but I'm not sure. I did bring it with me just in case I might try to stuff it in there, but I don't think it's going to fit. Plus 24 pounds with the frameless pack. I don't know about that. I got the arc haul with me real quickly. I'm not going to be able to get this in frame too well, but on the outside I got the cook pots. I have the old Nero pack, which the old Nero pack, I can't attach this on the side. There's no way to attach it. So that's on the outside. I got a water bottle for flavored drinks. I got my alcohol for 3 boils. It's probably too much, but I got about that much. Got the sit pad on the bottom. Over on this side, dirty water bottle and clean drinking water bottle. Back here is the outdoor research. Tent pegs. I brought my knee brace. My knee was hurting. Water scoop. I'm trying to get this in frame again. Some spare cordage, folding saw. I do have some snacks, some Vaseline and Luca tape. What is that? Snacks. My Icy Hot, just in case. There's some aspirin and stuff like that. This is the first trip I'm trying the Catadine B-Free. I got sick of dealing with those filters on the Platypus Quick Draw and the Sawyers. On the inside of the pack, starting from the bottom, the only spare clothes I have with me are spare socks. I have base layer bottoms, base layer tops. That's it for clothes. And then I have my quilts, my pillow, my hammock, and sleeping shorts. That's all in a contractor bag. And then above that, I got my tarp. I have my usual 4 small bags. I have my Diddy bag, my electronics bag. I have 15,000 milliamps worth of power because I'm going to be running my fan probably every night in the hammock. Poop kit and the hammock straps. Above that is the food bag, and above that is my Tyvek ground sheet. And that's pretty much it. You know, I always have this on here. Oh, and then the 2 hip belt pockets. The one on the right side is where I keep my phone. The left side is just snacks, head net, bug repellent, and bee sting wipes, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And on the straps, I got some, you know, what do you call hand sanitizer. Over here is a knife, Leatherman because my Leatherman doesn't have a knife. The thermo drop thermometer and some pepper spray. That is the entire loadout. Well, everybody's here. It's myself, Tara, Becky. They just went down to the park office, which is right over there, to fill out your vehicle information and all that, emergency contact info. And there's water pump down there. There's restrooms at the maintenance building. So yeah, as soon as they get back, we should be about ready to go. And it's already starting to get hot out here. All right, mile zero. So we're going clockwise, so I guess we're going over here. It's a big one.
Sour Patch Kids in my lungs.
So this is supposed to be a vista. Maybe it's good in the winter, but too many trees now. Time for the song of the day. Day one. I'm going with David Bowie. Pretty sure it's called Young American. Let's see how fresh it is. Oh, that's really fresh. Okay, we just crossed a gravel road and we got this Lyman Run footbridge. Pretty cool. So I got sick of dealing with the Sawyer squeeze and the what was the other one I had? The platypus quick draw, because the gasket kept coming off in the water bottle. So I'm trying this one for the first time, the Cat B free, and I haven't even tried it at home. So let's see what the flow rate is on this if you want to get this in the shot. I can deal with that.
Nice flow.
All right, cool. All right, check out this bridge. I'm not going to try to hold my phone while I go across here. It's interesting. This thing was real shaky. We had all three of us on it. Just after our break spot, we had the first significant climb of the day. Maybe a half a mile. Looks like we're flattening out right now. Wasn't the most difficult hill in the world, but definitely enough to remind you that this ain't Kansas. This is Pennsylvania mountains. All right, we're coming up onto this interesting shelter. Cherry Springs CCC. They got the thing like Laurel Highlands with the tic-tac-toe board.
Yeah.
Totally enclosed.
Water.
We'll go check out the inside. Yeah, there's water over there. The stream is dry over here. Cooking area with firewood.
Go see how creepy it is in there.
I'm not sure why you need to get on the roof. Let's check out the inside. Yeah, Bigfoot's gonna jump out at me. Interesting. Well, check it out. Can somebody hold this door open? There's a foam pad. A couple foam pads. Kind of stinks in here.
Is that what smells like piss?
Huh?
Does it smell like pee?
A little bit, yeah.
I thought I smelled something.
We just had a very short road walk, and we're taking a break in the yard of this cabin. There's an outhouse that's locked. I don't have to go. Anyways, as soon as we start here, we got a 600-foot climb over the next mile, and then it still goes up but not as steep up to a fire tower. And then from there, it's all downhill to camp. We got 6.7 to camp from here. And I'm having some IT band issues on the downhills. The water situation, there's not much water until we get to camp. It might be something close to before camp, but down here on the road, there's a bridge with a small creek running under it, but we can't, there's no practical way to get down to it. So we have to make what we have last. Yeah, we got some very fresh, like this morning fresh, more bear poop right on the trail. The bears have no trail etiquette. Almost halfway. It's been nothing but just straight up through this ravine. And trying to pick your feet up even higher than you'd like because you're trying to avoid the stinging nettle. Okay, here's the fire tower, number 41. It's got the bottom stairs. We are gonna take a break over here, this little shelter area. Close to camping, but we're not camping, we're just breaking. Got about 4 miles to camp from here. And my knee is not doing too great. It's somebody's job to cut all that grass. Here's the situation. We got less than a mile to camp, and my knee's still bothering me. We were up at the fire tower. I did take some Tylenol, and since I had service up there, I downloaded some IT band stretches. I'm gonna try at camp. But yeah, my options are tomorrow, if it's still bothering me in the morning, I can hike back to the car, 18 miles. Or I can hike back to the fire tower, which is Route 44, and try to hitch a ride back to my car. Or continue on tomorrow, and hope it loosens up. We got a 19-mile day tomorrow, and I don't know if there's any road crossings or not. I have to look at the map, but yeah, if I get all the way to the end tomorrow, or if I get to Cross Fork on day 3, that's the far end of the loop, basically, pretty close to it. And it might be kind of hard to hitch a ride that far back to where my car's at. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see in the morning how things look. There's a 7-pound food bag, almost breaking that branch.
That's tall enough, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect.
15 pounds of food.
All right, this was our campsite last night. Got down to 50. It's 54 right now. But yeah, went right between these trees here. Tara was over there. Becky went over with her tent. There's a fire pit with 2 chairs and a nice creek. About 8:40, and we're getting out of camp. Got 19 miles today, and my knee is still bothering me. So, plan is, if I get to Old Bull Run State Park and I can't go any further, I'm just going to stop there and try to catch a ride back to my car. We'll see how it goes. We didn't see any other hikers at all yesterday. We saw, a few people driving by in cars when we had road crossings. But we just ran into a guy. He was down here at his hunting camp. And him and I assume his wife and 2 dogs. And yeah, they were really cool. The guy started talking to us, and he had thru-hiked the PCT and done parts of the AT. So we got into talking and hiking for a while. That was pretty cool. I don't know if he had already made breakfast, but we didn't get any trail magic out of it. But I'm sure he knows about trail magic. The STS has these mile markers, plastic mile markers. Another suspension bridge. We'd definitely be getting our feet wet without this. Yeah, this little turtle right in the middle of the trail. Yeah, I don't think that's a box turtle. I don't know what. It's just got a brown shell and orange feet. Song of the day, day 2. I don't know where this one came from, but I'm going to go with Phil Collins, No Reply at All. I'm pretty sure that's solo Phil Collins and not Genesis. All right, that was Hungry Hollow that we just climbed up out of. That's our first big climb of the day. We have one more, I think, on the day. This one was not too bad, actually. It was stretched out over a couple miles. And we'll be up on this ridge for about a mile. Then we'll drop down into the state park and take another break there. We're coming into the state park now. This is the guy that we were talking to at that cabin earlier. He said most people mistakenly call it Old Bull Run. It's spelled O-L-E, but it's actually Ole Bull Run, named after some guy, Ole Bull. And yeah, this is looking pretty good. We got picnic tables. We got a big creek. Now to find the facilities. All right, so we're going across the bridge, I guess I'm assuming this is Old Bull Run. Pretty nice looking park. And something to know in case you're not parking at the northern trailhead. So we're off from Ole Bull State Park. He's got a face full of spider web. And yeah, I guess I'm committed now. Anyways, we got about a 2-mile climb up to a summit. And as soon as we get to the summit, we drop back down the other side, about the same distance. So we're gonna go about another 5 miles. There's a shelter we're gonna take another break at. Just a few miles back, we passed the quarter waypoint of the entire loop. So that's kind of pushing me to keep going. All right, I'm on top of this mountain up here. And that was a pretty long climb, but it wasn't too steep, so it really wasn't that bad. I powered up it pretty easily. We got to immediately start going down the other side of this mountain now. I'll put a screenshot of this. It's like so like stereotypical, like just straight up and then straight back down. Yeah, what the elevation profile looks like for where I'm at. We just came from the left on the profile and headed down to the right. I don't know how well it's showing up through these trees, but I never saw so much chicken of the woods over there. Okay, we're in this place called Spook Hollow. There's something big moving around over here. There's a shelter here. There's supposed to be water around here somewhere, but I don't know. We're on top of this mountain. I doubt it's happening. So we got enough with us. Spook Hollow Shelter, 2017. Get your fire pit, chairs. This is pretty nice. Oh, check this out. What is that, like a tent or a tarp or something?
Happy Halloween.
Hey, the calendar is even up to date.
Pair of trekking poles, check it out. Water.
They're all decorated and shit.
Yeah, this is nice. You got your line up here to hang stuff. You got your food bag hanging line right here. American flag. Let's see if I have any mail later. Okay, as we were coming into that Spook Hollow shelter, there was a big crash over here. And I was behind Becky and Tara, so I didn't see. Becky said she saw something big and black running away, so it's probably a bear over here somewhere. Okay, just to the right of the shelter, up here on this little trail, there is a toilet with a lid on it over there. It looks like a toilet seat with a box. I guess it's designed to have like a 5-gallon bucket put underneath it, but there's just like all kinds of decomposing crap and TP under it right now. These people up in this hunting cabin said a big bull elk just came through here. So hopefully we'll be able to get him on video. Look at this mess. The top off, the gnats are ridiculous right now. I don't know how I'm getting around this one. Maybe I can squeeze by on the right. The gnats are still ridiculous, and this is the path ahead. This is what it's been like. There's spider webs. You can't even see the path. Oh, come on, Pack. It's a Donut Hole and STS common trail. I still have to do the Donut Hole trail, like 90 miles long. All right, so there's this thing for backpackers. It's a real thing called crotch pot, where you put your food in some kind of bag and you put it down your underwear and heats up as you're going to camp. So Becky's got some kind of similar thing she's gonna try here. So let's see what she's got going on. What's it called?
It's pastaroni, heat and eat, penne alfredo.
Yeah, it's not a crotch pot. What are you calling it?
It's my back oven. My back pot.
That is a back pasta.
I'm gonna figure out how to get it.
I'm gonna try it.
Oh, it's snug. It's hot back there.
That's funny.
Be ready in an hour.
All right, it's starting to get kind of dark. So this is shared trail, Donut Hole, STS. So my first little bit of donut hole trail. I was looking at the elevation profile of the entire trail, and it looks like we're coming up to one of the steepest descents for the entire trail. This is about a half a mile drop down to where we're camping, and it's about 800 feet of elevation drop. It's 20 to 8. We finally got to camp, so basically a 12-hour day. That last hill we came down, oh, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy to go up it. It's the worst hill I ever descended. Yeah, I'm going to put a screenshot of the elevation profile right here. You can see what I'm talking about. It was ridiculously steep, and it was not only that, but it was covered in rocks and stinging nettle. Yeah, that was tough, even coming down it. So there's a hunting cabin up there. We'll check that out later. And it's really cool. Ted's Truss Bridge here. So we're trying to get some chores done before it gets too dark. I gotta get my headlamp on the charger right now, so I can't screw around. Let's get to work. Okay, morning of day 3. What a night. It was, first of all, me and Tara hung a line underneath the truss of the bridge and tied it off to a tree for our food bags. Limited hammocking tree, so as you can see, me and Tara are strung up to this same tree like an L shape. And Becky's over here. Anyways, yeah, we didn't bother with a fire last night. It was supposed to be, it got down to 61 was the low. It's 62 now, about not even 8 o'clock yet. And so there was a 16% chance, was the most chance of rain between 1 and 3 o'clock last night. So I just like, Tara set up her tarp. I put mine up and left it in the snakeskins. Then around 12:30 last night, started hearing some thunder, which wasn't even supposed to be a storm. And I waited to see what was going to happen. It started getting a little closer. Then over the sound of the creek, I thought I heard some raindrops. So I got out, and sure enough, it was raining. So 12:30 in the morning, I'm putting up my tarp. I didn't even have the pull-outs on it at the time. I could put them on right now to work underneath it. But yeah, I could barely get the pegs and the tent stakes in the ground. But fortunately, it held up, stayed dry. And fortunately, it stopped raining now as we're packing up camp. So anyways, I think this being a 85-mile long trip, I'm probably going to split this up into probably at least 2 parts. So I'm going to call this the end of part 1 and pick it up in the next part on the next video. And thanks for watching.